Alright, we are back live with more Assassin's Creed 4. As stated in my last stream, what I think I'm going to do, or try to be more on top of at least this time, is I'm going to clear out each area, especially the big areas like Havana, of collectibles. So I've done almost all the collectibles, as you can see. I just have one viewpoint, two chests, and two animus fragments. Alright, if we look at the map real quick, we'll see that we got one viewpoint, two animus fragments, and two chests in this big blocked off area here. I'm going to hold off on getting those right now because I believe I go in there as part of one of the main missions, so we're going to hold off. The only thing I haven't done, which I wanted to wait to stream, is this. So we got a treasure chest. We know it's at 240,607. And then if we look at the map, we're at 240,607. If you can see just to the left of my cursor. So we know it's here. And also, it looks like we're viewing the map from the same angle as the world map on the right there. So it's at the bottom part of this area down here. So I think it's probably like right around here somewhere. So let's go there and then we'll look at the map and see if we can figure out where we're going. Okay, so that looks familiar right above my head there from the map. So let's see. So it's on the dead tree. That's a tree that's bent over on the other side of it. I saw the dead tree over here. So it's like right around here. Nice. Look at us go. One plant. Queen Anne's figurehead is now available in the captain's cabin. Alright. So other than that, we have done everything except in this area, which like I said, I'm holding off for now. So I think, I'll just go through. Yeah. Yep. Assassin's contract, song sheets, and secrets have all done. Alright, let's just go start the mission. And I have not progressed the story at all since the last stream, so in terms of the story, we just bought a couple swords with Bonnet, whatever his name is. And surprisingly, it didn't take me that long to get all this shit done either. Maybe only about an hour.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! All right, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
Eagle Vision allows you to spot interesting enemies, highlights animals and enemies in red, targets and objectives in gold, Brazil 3. We've played enough Assassin's Creed by now that we know all about the Eagle Vision.
Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight. On it!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
Perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
It's the best idea you had today.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
This would be Captain Mendoza?
Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor.
Hanging? Oh, I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
Soy toda una encantadora.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
Oh, motherfuck.
Mendoza?
Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor.
Hanging? Oh, I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. The man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
Kid? Well, senor, the hanging will be started soon.
Let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go.
long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want Viali's, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman?
See, sugar from Barbados. Very fine. We hold it in the Castillo after the man started to fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
That's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburón. El Tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
Llevamos con esto un mes, pero la carga se... ¿Qué podría haber provocado semejantes?
Work your magic.
Si me lo pides así. Ven a probar los muy buenos, querido. Calientes y recientes.
¡Es mío! ¡No escapará! ¡Quieto ahí! De verdad, desde descubrieron ¡Tengo a tiro! Podría darme entre las venas.
Wait, you guys want some? Okay. Nice, I like the double parry assassinations. So let's see that those are back. Where am I? Oh, I can just walk in the front door. Or I can go the way I went when I was clearing out the few collectibles in here, which I think I'm gonna do.
¡Eh! ¡Para!
Fucking swim. So we got our glass cube back, whatever that is.
Sorry
I know
about
it.
the sugar.
I know what it
Only one
is.
pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Well, it didn't stay out of combat. Almost did. Very end. Oh no, at the very beginning I think I got in combat too. So that's why this... I didn't even know that was an optional objective, so... I think that's why it says to go ahead and just play the story and then go back and complete the optional objectives if you want. Which we will kind of decide on if we're going to do that or not. The more we play. But I think I'm about ready to go in that blocked off area. Or that restricted area, not blocked off. So. The ship that put to sea, the name of the ship was Ability. Wind blew up, or bowed it down, oh blow that bully boy blow. Soon may the wellermen come to drink in rum. Mr. Walpole, I presume.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor.
Okay, so can I go and collect all this stuff first? We'll
¿Ese es
see.
el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino? Sí.
I don't think I can, yeah.
Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses. Parece un hombre rudo. Y le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Lleva mucho. Sé indulgente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy.
Julian, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like, get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to shoot, sadly.
Quite. Have a good kick, yes?
I long for a day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time. An off day. All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before the hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Come on.
Rotten luck, eh? All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time. Ah, bad luck. Try again. All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Perfect. Perfect! After 5 attempts, because the reloading is slow as shit.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. Is a souvenir. two blades, as is the custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike!
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
Edward, I don't like who you're getting in bed with here.
Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached a quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Come on. Oh, I was supposed to pickpocket him then when they were talking? Oh, my bad. I was just assuming there. I saw the optional objective pop up, but I was assuming there's more to the mission.
Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Really? No, I'm gonna try to get this stuff now. I know it's back to restricted, but I don't care. I wonder what I would have gotten if I pickpocketed them. I'm actually really curious now. Alright, so I think we got one more chest and one more animus fragment, and then we're good. Owned. Complete every single activity, every activity in a single location. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Quédate donde está. Intentad que no escape.
Look at that. Havana's done.
Why do you not listen to me? Please, hear what I say. Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard. Estupendo.
And let's just go forward with the next mission. I don't know how far we're gonna get in the story today. We'll at least hopefully get her ship. I think we get that pretty quick. So we'll at least do that.
Por el bien de la moral del ejército.
Hello.
A man they call the Sage.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Huh? Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftop!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
find a place to climb up if I'm... Broke his neck.
Well
cool,
done,
be still alive.
dog. Quiet. We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
I don't think I got the full sync on this one either. I'm struggling with full sync.
What an active day we've had, gents.
Let's see. He's set on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
I tried to tackle him from above twice. Didn't work. Alright, guys, give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna go pee and I'm gonna get some drink. I'll be right back. Didn't mean to. Disconnect my headset. I didn't want to do that. Alright, I'll be right back. back. Last sequence in which our hero, the notorious pirate Nathan, prologue, which our hero, the notorious pirate Edward Kenway, acquired for himself a disguise and a purpose: the deliverance of letter, maps, and strange crystal cube to the governor of Havana in exchange for a perceived reward. Here, too, was a merchant named Stede Bonnet, befriended, paired up the two set sail for the Spanish capital, Havana.
Let's have a toast.
Claiming what's due.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
Imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up, Bonnet. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
Alright, so stay out of combat and kill 3 guards from stocking zones. Is this considered a stocking zone? No. I bet this is.
Get...
Basta ya!
What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
No.
Where is the sage? You set him free.
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure plate.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
Full sync on that one.
A despicable display. This tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry?
Kill guards from behind corners.
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find a weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta de esa tormenta que se acerca.
Parece que se está desviando al oeste, hacia el Golfo. Quizá estemos a salvo.
Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, there's a brigand in the fleet. I'll make my way to it.
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
No se mueva. ¡Tienes un pie en la tumba! ¡Alto ahí, maldita sea!
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta.
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
¡Alto! ¡Rápido! ¡Parad al canalla! Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura.
No te muevas.
¡Se acabó lo bueno! retorcerte, pirata!
We're going topside. Be ready.
Okay, so I got all the packs. How do I get up?
Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones and Jagabats. It's a hard wind coming.
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane. Watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Come on, fire! Fire! Damage taken!
I wish to repair that
Not
damage.
any orders to speak wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home. Fire! No back ride! We're ready, sir! We're bound to the ship, can we? Fire! Look out, man!
I see it.
Enemy's firing! Caution, Edward! We're being touched! Perdition, my flotsam coming!
We're almost a sea dog supper, Captain! Water spout!
The ship's almost dead.
Clear of that thing!
But it should be in the clear.
Water spout, man! Stay away!
It's not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man!
I can't turn. It's pulling me in.
Ease off the wind! Foremast gallants in!
As much sail as you can!
More sail! Give me more sail! Huge swell! Larboard!
Oh, we made it out. And Black Flag doesn't get enough credit for its historical accuracy, because this hurricane, this event, is historically accurate, including the fact that only one ship made it out of it.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back then.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home.
Adewale, my boy. I wish I actually listened to that, because clearly they don't. Good while it lasted. Complete memory sequence 2. Alright, I think this is where we are going to call it, at least for a couple hours.
I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols.
We'll go to
a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife. Fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shout. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaws.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Iron of his shoes to make deck nails. Oh, poor old man. Drop him down the long, long road, and we say so, and we know so. Where the sharks will have his body, and the devil take his soul. Oh, poor old man.
Alright, so we'll go to Abaca Island, grab all the collectibles that are on this little island here, and then we are going to call it.
The bearing down on lack. Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Further mains! Reef those gallants!
Don't in himself.
Iguanas and ocelots. You can hunt animals and skin them to collect animal goods. The resource will allow you to craft new items and upgrades for Edward. You can use eagle fish and spot animals. Okay. Alright, let's see what this says. Peter Beckford, the elder of my employer. I must say something, for it was owing to his connections that I came to find such troubled dealings. Peter Beckford was a man of great charisma and pride. In 1662, he had come to Jamaica and in just 10 years had fast produced himself a sizable portion of land which he sowed with cane as early as he was able. Upon my coming into his orbit, he claimed all about him. One of the largest private holdings of land in all the world, rivaling only kings and emperors for his largesse. This named surplus applied to the number of slaves in his employ, whereas he had arrived in Jamaica with a complement of 3. He now owned the better part of 300. A shrewd and relentless man of business, Mr. Beckford was known also be subservient to temper of cyclonic power, wrath and fury and enmity were his primary means of settling arguments that could not be concluded in Mr. Beckford's immediate favor. He was, however, always kind to me, as a gracious man as one could hope his employer to be. But this I put down to my status in his eyes. He was a traditional man with a respect for rank and breeding. In earlier times, he had been the governor de facto of the island, and though a statesman no longer upon my arrival, he still bore all the signs of a man who felt it was natural duty to lead. Further, his political connections he valued as deeply as the sugar and the money it brought him. And it was in this capacity, following the arrival of Spanish soldiers, that I met the man who would change my life for the worse, forever. A young man named Laureano Torres. Yeah, that kind of stuff's kind of hard to read. So these manuscripts are the secrets I found in Havana. Okay, where's the... here? Sorry, kitty.
Favor.
749, 625. Are we here? 749. So I don't think that's here. 749. $749. So that's in Jubara. So we're not there yet. I should make a note of that, though. Alright, I gotta find one more kitty cat. Craft a new holster, craft and upgrade. So let's go to crafting. Let's go to holster, confirm. What does that actually do for us? Another pistol. All right.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to shoot an iguana. God damn it. Alright, so we are calling it here. Multi-pistols, triangle, multiple times. Okay, change shots. Cool.
Give me some speed!
Alright, but we are gonna call it here. We will be back on this probably sometime later tonight, but for now, we're gonna call it. We'll catch you guys later.